Hey! So we've got a few things to get to today, but the first of them is Happy Birthday, Mamaw! For those of you Yankees out there, a Mamaw is a grandma, and a papaw is a grandpa. Unfortunately, my papaw is not with us anymore. He passed several years ago. Man, love him though. Still got my Mamaw though. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Janice Talbert, my Mamaw. Man, I tell you, best grandma ever. She is just thick as thieves with her grandkids, and it's amazing how many she has. Yet, very often I felt like I was the only one. Like there were no other. And I have a sister. And my sister probably, I'm going to go ahead and put words in her mouth, feels the same way. Although she jived more with Papaw. Not that we didn't get along with each of them, but she was Papaw's special girl. And Mamaw, I used to miss the bus from school on purpose so that she would have to come pick me up. So I could go over to her house and hang out. You know, my Aunt Judy and my dad got a lot of artistic stuff from them, but I got a lot of artistic stuff from my Mamaw too, because she would see the things that I was working on, and she would, you know, comment, offer advice, whatnot. But happy birthday, Mamaw. I'm not going to tell everybody how old you are, but you're a little bit older than me. Alright, speaking of art, this is for my dad, Gary Cook. Dad, I got your message today, so this will be in the mail to you tomorrow, and I'll also throw in some of those postcards for the art show. And so also speaking of art, do you remember when I showed you my little wax guys? Well, now they're little metal guys. So this is my sushi guy, and see, I'm going to attach it. I, you know, put that on there with, you know, it was wax, and the wax melted out. And then look at his little bento box. Now, sadly, that looks like a piece of poop. And that's supposed to be salmon. There's some rice. But it doesn't really matter because nobody's really going to see it because it's going to be... Actually, no, this one's going to be about 6, 7, maybe 8 feet in the air. So people will see it pretty well. It's going in front of Komatsu Sushi. And then this one, my little fruit picker guy, he came out pretty well. Look at that box of fruits. I was kind of worried that that would cast. So, you know, you guys didn't see these all gated up, but, you know, to make them I had to put, you know, there's a stem right here, and I had to put the gates going into the sculpture so that it would mold. But, you know, see, he's got his little hat on. He's a little guy. And this is going on top of the museum, the Campbell Museum. So that's 2 out of 6. I need to get some automotive enamel primer. Man, I just heard a cat act really crazy. Anyway. I gotta get the primer and paint them up. It's gonna be tight, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna go out Wednesday and part of Thursday morning and install them into their locations. I've got 4 more that I poured today in the big mold. Today was the last day of class for the foundry. We have our art critique on Thursday. So I've got 6 days to get these guys painted and installed and photographed. It's going to go fine though. Artists love deadlines. Oh, speaking of artists, also, I met the musicians today. Lin Sai and Cassie Chin. Sorry. But they brought their instruments, and oh my god, it's almost like a spoiler, but... Okay, they're playing the Chinese hammered dulcimer, and then you know that Chinese instrument that has a bow and it's all... Wah, wah? Well, Cassie had one of those, and I heard For Elise, Flight of the Bumblebee, Pachelbel's Canon in D, and all these recognizable classical tunes on those exotic instruments. So, art show, looking up. Alright, talk to you tomorrow.